別に PC だけで投げていいかわかんねえ。
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
対戦前からお互いの気迫でピリピリしちゃってますね。
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
落ち着いてこうね。
Tries to hit him with the projectile. They're not going to allow any jumping. Pulls off the perfect pair. Now they'll have a chance to jump on the opponent. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this match will turn out. Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. Blocks the low heavy. Parries to cancel the fireball. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Projectile to try and change the situation. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fire. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Checks him with the boom. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. In there! Player one took that convincingly. But what's next? All right, let's see what happens in the next round. Had the radar up and running. Player one needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. One experiencing burnout. Big opportunity now in this corner. Got him up against the wall and the stun is there. Ends around a sick combo. Amazing. I bet everyone watching that last round could feel the pressure coming through their screen. Player two didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up. Taking chunks out of his drive run. Plenty of power, full gauges, let's go. Do we see a drive back here? This is gonna hurt. Turns out. Well, hard fought on both sides. What do you think? Checks him with the boom. Checks with a medium kick. Checks him with the projectile. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player two has the life advantage. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Big low reaching heavy. Reads their mind and techs the throw. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Projectile to try and change the situation. Sonic plates a fistbone. Drive rush to keep it going. Medium kick hit. Perfect move. Springs forward with the drive rush. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Will we get some?
もう一回赤くする。
Bags the round. What did you make of it? Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two kick it up a notch. Rolls out the robot. Hits him with the projectile. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. They are absolutely wailing on each other in the middle of the stage. That's what happens when you. This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
いやー楽しみです
Checks with the projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
落ちてきそうね
Putting them in the corners.
この攻めを通したい
Throws them to negate the block.
ゲームしてからずっと
Parries the projectile. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive moves. Burnout is triggered. What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there.
ナイス
Not sure how you can break the rhythm that was established last round. You might need to pin your hopes on a miracle.
確かにって言ったけどすごいしかなかった
Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
迷ったら攻めるのもいいと思うよ
Player 1 chases them down.
なんとか切り抜けたい
Shows the medium kick. Elena making him look silly with his target call. Will we see a drive in? Final horn hit.
いろいろな技が出せてすごい
Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball.
勝ってる技がない。
Uses the
What's
game
the-
for a super art.
そうそうそう
Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move. What a finish.
めっちゃいいやん
Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
いや素晴らしいさすがです
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done.
面ごめんはちげえや
Low heavy.
敵攻めにもいけちゃうよ
Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Stops the attack by using a drive kick. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. Check out a try and change the situation. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. With the life KO.
ナイス
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
いやーうまい熱く攻めるか上がるか
止めらんないかな。
You got that one. Oh, it's next round starting. Denied. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it?
一旦落ちてきてみたいですね
They back the opponent into the corner. Now looking to impress with this super.
嬉しいことですわ
We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. Medium kick hits. You've got to be mindful of future jump-ins at this range. Connect all in with the left. Experiencing burnout. KO.
オーケー
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
うわーかっこいい
Gut punch shreds them. Here comes the Ooh, what a smart blow.
もう素晴らしい
Oh man, this is a scary overhead, but it won't work.
ナイスガード
Excellent right. That corner is starting to look scary.
いや、ラッシュ止まらんなよ。
Burn out, but they may have a plan here.
ラッシュ強いのかな、思ったら。
Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round
あれ
with the
なんか
level 3 super. Man,
結構思ってるより攻撃判定がないのがあるの。 まんないのか。
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come
LP
out
が
on
すごい。
top in this fight?
80万円。
この瞬間を待っていたな。
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
何が起こるか。
Projectile. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory.
そうそう。
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape.
この攻めを通したい。
Player 2 may be just about done this round. KO.
ほら素晴らしい。
That round was a pretty one-sided affair, to put it lightly.
熱くぶつかりに行くか。ゴールでマイペースに戦うか。楽しみです。
Get out of there with the backdash. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
迷ったら攻めるのがいいと思うよ。
Player 1 needs to use the cut of the corner here.
お互い慎重な立ち回りでしたね。
Air slasher. Will we see a drive in? Rip the slasher out. Smart play with the throw.
そうそうそう。
KO.
やるな。
Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
今なら誰でも倒せそうな気がする。
初期強いんか。
Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Throws him down.
攻めにもいたよ。
Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
なんとか切り抜けたい。ページにしたい。そうそうそう。
Player 2 capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO.
オーケー。
You could tell that one player was not holding back in the race, while the other couldn't get it going.
まだまだ切り抜けるチャンスかもしれません。ゲーム見てますっと。
Stuck in the corner, but not going down without a fight. Not close enough for the throw.
3問でいいの。
マジでいい。
That Fighting Master. What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
行ってみましょ
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
う。よろしくお願いします。
Lots of aggression from both sides. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out?
落ち着いてそうね。
Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Player 2 is almost dead, but some plus drive moves to KO.
オーケー。
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
はい、先生、勝ちましたよ。
You're totally right. Let's see if they clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Springs forward with the drive rush. At this range, many attacks can connect and stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Can they stop this life lead from getting big? Breaks those shins.
ナイスナイス。
Over drive Hadouken.
見えてる。脇が見えてるよ。
He breaks it. KO.
めっちゃいいやん。
That was some rock solid play we just saw there. If that continues, we might be looking at an early end to this fight.
おっちゃんいます。そうかよ。
Not just started. It's anyone's game.
どこかに引いたからね。仕掛けていこう。
Both fighters have a full drive game on deck. each other on the edge. Player one can't let their drive gauge down. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Throw hits. Now the fun begins. Stops the attack by using the drive gauge. Was looking for that jump attack. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Springs forward with the drive. Burnout. Yo, that fight was dripping with tension. Who's going to start things off? Projectile to try and change the situation. Grabs him. Player one will look to apply pressure. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. A drive impact could end it all here. Sets up with the turns out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Stones with the fireball. We're just getting started here. Who will take control? Super Art on deck. Clutch, anti-air. There's the burnout. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round. Level 3 super. Oh my. Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Tons of drive and health to work with. Backs them into the corner. Throws them. What's next? Shoots off a fireball up close. Neither of them are willing to back off here. Shows a medium kick. A clutch drive move here can close out this round for either fighter. Uses the drive rush here. Burnout, I'm in there! Well, that was so close. But what a matchup to see, right? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. They're backed up into the corner. Spinning bird kick. Their life is hanging. Experiencing burnout. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Jump. Player 2 is in a very good spot. Reads the jump in perfectly. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Player 2 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. Strong super hard in. We're going full third strike with a callback Kyokusen. Player 2, a forward rough, the overhead denied. planning for a counter. They'll have to decide how to follow up.
まあそういうことがありますわな。
Gets back into the corner with pressure building. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their
これハザンもさ、イメージだよね。
uses the drive KO?
ほら素晴らしい。
マイナー4か。マイナー4。
There, to put it lightly.
熱くぶつかりに行くか。どうしてマイペースに戦うか楽しみです。
Opts to continue the attack with the drive.
意識してできるのが素晴らしいですよ、本当に。
Spinning bird kick. Springs forward with the drive rush. Stuck in the corner but not going down without a fight. They're backed up into
なん
the
かあらいからの発生が向こうがからそうだっ
Is this gonna skip KO? Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
いや、素晴らしい。さすがです。
Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Goes for the low kick.
うまいですね。
Very
け。もう
solid.
これさ、ほんとダメな三角取ってま
What's
す。
their game plan here at this critical stage? Goes for the throw.
突っ込んでいく。
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
この攻めを通したい。
We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Throws them. What's next?
意識してできるのが素晴らしいですよ、本当に。
They're experiencing burnout.
めっちゃ緊張してるのかも。
Gets bags the round. What did you make of it?
ファイナル先生、勝ちましたよ。
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two kick it up a notch. Checks with a medium kick. Breaks the block with a throw.
ナイスナイス。
Goes for the fireball, which is very strong as it springs forward with the drive rush. They return to center stage.
いやー、それ向かっちゃ
Launches with a Tenko kick. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Zones with the fireball. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Shows a medium flatline zone.
すげえ。言うことなしの反響だ。
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
うわー、頑張れ。
Player 1 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet.
すごい試合。焦らずに勝てるはず。
Still can't find a way out of this corner. Something's gotta give.
一旦落ち着いていきたいですね。
Oh, looking for the definitive end of this round with a level 3 super. Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
本当にすごいです。いい試合をありがとうございます。
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
行ってみましょう。
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
緊張感が伝わってきます。解説頑張ります。
Drive rush to try and keep up the attack.
うわ
How's the match gonna play out?
落ち着いていこうね。
Ooh, with a hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Player 2 blazing through that drive gauge to try and set the pace.
そうそう。
Goes for the fireball. Keep trading. Goes for a driver. They're looking to keep on the offensive first. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round.
おーね。
You could tell that one player was not holding back in that round, while the other couldn't get it going.
確かにお花畑にそういうすらあったかもしれません。
Throws them to negate the block.
意識してできるのが素晴らしい。
What's their game plan here at this critical stage?
なんだこれ。
Big opportunity now in this corner.
攻めのリソースはたっぷりあるはず。大きく動くラウンドになりそうです。
Throws a fireball. Oh, miss. Player experiencing burnout. It's a good spot to use the super.
ナイスナイス。
Level 3 super. Setting that meter like it's nobody's business. You've got to be mindful of reach and jumping from this range. Oh, there's a burnout.
守った崩れた。SE には気をつけて。なんかに触る。触れれば。
They got it. You shift them for the win.
すごすぎる。
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back.
あ、じゃあ換気してきます。
いや、めっちゃラグ。
Air slasher. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape.
この攻めを通したい。
The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. That's a little super team. They saw a path and they took it. Last round saw one player really taking advantage of every opportunity. But how will that affect the next round?
これはどう対応したらいいんでしょうかね。
Jumps up, grabs and throws them away.
そうそうそう。
Side switch in the corner. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Knockdown and... Will we see a drive impact? Oh, the throw connects.
手のひらの上ってことですわ。
Turn out, but they may have a plan here. Off for the critical art.
ナイスナイス。
Press them with a critical. Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fights back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. The next touch maybe closes it out.
すごすぎる。
Man, they just scrapped that. What did you think?
換気してきます。
A trade, but they're not worried. That was so close. How is this all gonna end?
汗汗。緊張で折れちゃうよ。
Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Knocked them out of the air.
手のひらの上ってことですわ。
What are they gonna do? Forward rush. These fighters are swinging for control of the match. Who's gonna the low?
手のひらの上ってことですわ。
Could we see a drive impact here? Close range projectile. They gotta go. Flatline goal.
めっちゃいいやん。
リースあったかな普通に。
Oh my days, that was a real intense fight. We're in for something special right here, right now.
プリルと戦いたかったのに、そう来たらごめんね。
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
頑張って解説していきたいと思います。
The projectile. Good anti-air.
攻めにもいけちゃうよ。
Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Maintains composure and
いやー、これはすごいね。
The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Decides to pop up while they can. Had the radar up and running.
意識してできるのが素晴らしいですよ。
This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or smart choice to use that attack to do chip damage and get the KO to take the round?
やるなー。
The round comes to a close, but I think we're only seeing just a glimpse of what these two are capable of.
始めた。
Yeah, good observation. I hope they make a note of that. Who will gain control of the match in the early going?
強めの落ちてきて。
Player 2 can build off this lead.
一旦落ち着いていきたいですね。
medium kick. Jones with the fireball. The engagement will have a huge effect on the rest of the match.
いろいろな技が出せてすごい。
Barely blocks the jump. One play to stop the opponent there. Opts for the critical arm.
手のひらの上ってことですわ。
Shreds them with the critical arm. Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win. Oh, stun! Bad news is on the way. They got it. That amazing never say die attitude got them the win.
やばい。見てて楽しいです。
They are letting it fly. Sees the overhead coming. Dash. Player 2 can't let this simmer. Gotta start cooking.
見るところが多すぎる。
Player 2 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize?
足がすごい。超いい感じ。誰？
Medium kick into. Oh, and with a rush. Looking to follow up after that target connects with the throw.
手のひらの上ってことですわ。
すいません。
Denied. He's cool and lost the loss.
ナイスガード。
The super hit is gonna be enough to kill. What a finish.
すごすぎる。
Player 2
なんかちょっと上がった。
fight for that one.
どうしよう。
No shortage of drama.
クルルが踏めた。偉かったね。
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
あ、板感じしてきます。
Hasanshi threw him off with the overhead. Drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Player 2 with the life lead.
こっからこっから。
Shoots off a fireball up close. Big counter.
偉い。パーフェクトナイス出せましたね。
Porter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
なんとか切り抜けたい。平気に注意。
Ah, but in there.
うん。
一緒にや。
まあ絶対ボタン押してたから。
Took that convincingly. But what's next?
なんかすごいですね。めっちゃ上手でしたよ。
All right, let's
シャガのヤーバで流行ってんのかな。
under pressure, but keeps cool and texture. Throws a fire.
もっと手軽に攻め込んでみてもいいかもね。
Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner.
いや
安心そうな立ち上がりでしたね。
Max SA gauges. Oh,
ー、遅らせ中断。
and hoping for a good return. The super hit. This looks like it's gonna
まあ
kill.
最速暴れ多めでいいのかもな、この人。
Player 1 buried their opponent.
勉強になるな。
癖ありすぎるの。
Time to get down to business. The first round starts now.
頑張って解説していきたいと思います。
Uses a dry carry against the attack. Lots of aggression from both sides.
ええ
Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? They hit each other. Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. Shoots off a fireball up close. Both fighters are barely alive.
いい感じだ。
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Opt to continue the attack. Oh,
めっちゃいいやん。
there's no question what length both players are willing to go to.
いやー、どっちも強い。次も楽しみましょう。
Battles them with a spinning bird shot. Player 1 chases them down.
なんとか切り抜けたい。
いやマジでみんなやってくるのあっちも。
Doesn't miss a beat, experiencing burnout.
守りは崩れた。
社内の発生って何フラウンド？
Gonna kill? They're not dead. This fight's not over.
見えてる。動きが見えてるよ。
Goes in there.
あらら。
That's what happens when you capitalize.
みんなやってくるよ。火星からのリターンがあるからなんだろう。何分？ああ、もういいって。調べるかじゃあ。どれだ順利は。11？ もう、めちゃくちゃじゃんじゃあ。かなりじゃん。第5サーバレぐらいの感じかな。でも逆角が強いからだから、あんま行きたくないんだよな。無線だったかな。
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
対戦前からお互いの記録でピリピリしちゃってますね。
The fight's now underway. This is Wishes with the play-by-play.
よろしくお願いします。
The start of the round. How will they start their approach?
落ち着いていこうね。
On dangerous
Ah.
turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 2 has the life lead.
こっからこっから。
Backs them into the corner.
この攻めを通したい。
The throw connects for counter hit damage.
そういうことがありますわな。
Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace.
そうそう。
なんだ
We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Knockdown. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it.
いや、
マジでいい。
Great round with both fighters really going at it.
力のこもったぶつかり合いという感じですか。
They've piled up their knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
これ緊張感を大事にしていきましょう。
Porter
いや、
makes
なん
it
でだ
hard to escape. What'll be their setup here?
いろいろな技が出せてすごい。
Both fighters planning something? Player 1 experiencing burnout. You've got to be mindful of reaching. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
いや、素晴らしい。さすがです。
That was a solid anti-air.
イケメンにもいっちゃうよ。
Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on.
ドライブゲージにも注意してね。
あ、なんで
They trade hits, and now somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Okay, oh. Oh man, they were all over. Yo, what was your take on that?
これはどう対応したらいいんでしょうかね。
Long low attack hits.
スッと。
Shoots off a fireball up close. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Have they noticed the drive gauge gap? Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. The engagement here will have a huge effect on the rest of the match. A drive impact could end it all here. Brings out a lot experiencing burnout.
めっちゃ緊張してるのかも。いけるよ。
Noticeable that they're going for the super art.
素晴らしい。
これ
Okay, that was a solid win. Give me your takeaway on what we just saw.
トリートファイターは楽しいね。
うん。DJ どうか。DJ はカラスな。OD が有利や。うん。まあいいや、もうペルソナやろう。